The Gospel of St. Matthew, Christ's Passion, Chapter 27. And they put over his head the cause written, "This is Jesus, King of the Jews." Then were crucified with him 2 thieves, one on the right hand and one on the left. And they that passed by blasphemed him, wagging their heads, and saying, "Vah, thou that destroyed the temple of God, and in 3 days dost rebuild it, save thy own self, if thou be the Son of God, come down from the cross." In like manner also the chief priests, with the scribes and ancients, mocking, said, "He saved others, himself he cannot save. If he be the King of Israel, let him now come down from the cross, and we will believe him. He trusted in God, let him now deliver him, if he will have him, for he said, I am the Son of God." And the selfsame thing the thieves also, that were crucified with him, reproached him with. Now from the 6th hour there was darkness over the whole earth until the 9th hour. And about the 9th hour Jesus cried with a loud voice, saying, Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani, that is, my God, why hast thou forsaken me? And some that stood there and heard said, This man calls Elias. And immediately one of them running took a sponge, and filled it with vinegar, and put it on a reed, and gave him to drink. And the other said, Let be, let us see whether Elias will come to deliver him. And Jesus, again crying with a loud voice, yielded up the ghost. And behold, the veil of the temple was rent in two from top even to the bottom, and the earth quaked, and the rocks were rent, and the graves were opened, and many bodies of the saints that had slept arose, and coming out of the tombs after his resurrection, came into the holy city, and appeared to many. Now the centurion and they that were with him watching Jesus, having seen the earthquake and the things that were done, were sore afraid, saying, Indeed, this was the Son of God. And there were many women afar off, who had followed Jesus from Galilee, ministering unto him, among whom was Mary Magdalene, and Mary, the mother of James and Joseph, and the mother of the sons of Zebedee. And when it was evening, there came a certain rich man of Arimathea, named Joseph, who also himself was a disciple of Jesus. He went to Pilate and asked the body of Jesus. Then Pilate commanded that the body should be delivered. And Joseph, taking the body, wrapped it up in a clean linen cloth, and laid it in his own new monument, which he had hewed out in a rock. And he rolled a great stone to the door of the monument, and went his way. And there was there Mary Magdalene, and the other Mary, sitting over against the sepulchre. And the next day, which followed the day of preparation, the chief priests and the Pharisees came together to Pilate, saying, Sir, we have remembered that the seducer said, while he was yet alive, After 3 days I will rise again. Command therefore the sepulchre to be guarded until the 3rd day, lest perhaps his disciples come and steal him away, and say to the people, He is risen from the dead, and the last error shall be worse than the first. Pilate said to them, You have a guard, go guard it, as you know. And they departing made the sepulchre sure, sealing the stone, and setting guards. And in the end of the Sabbath, when it had come towards the 1st day of the week, came Mary Magdalene and the other Mary to see the sepulchre. And behold, there was a great earthquake, for an angel of the Lord descended from heaven, and coming rolled back the stone, and sat upon it. And his countenance was as lightning, and his raiment as snow. And for fear of him the guards were struck with terror, and became as dead men. And the angel answering said to the women, Fear not you, For I know that you seek Jesus, who was crucified. He is not here, for he is risen, as he said. Come and see the place where the Lord was laid. And going quickly, tell ye his disciples that he is risen. And behold, he will go before you into Galilee. There you shall see him. Lo, I have foretold it to you. And they went out quickly from the sepulchre with fear and great joy, running to tell his disciples. And behold, Jesus met them, saying, All hail! But they came up and took hold of his feet and adored him. Then Jesus said to them, Fear not. Go, tell my brethren that they shall go into Galilee, where they shall see me. Who, when they were departed, behold, some of the guards came into the city, and told the chief priests all things that had been done. And they, being assembled together with the ancients, taking counsel, gave a great sum of money to the soldiers, saying, Say you, his disciples came by night and stole him away when we were asleep. And if the governor shall hear of this, we will persuade him and secure you. So they, taking the money, did as they were taught. And this word was spread abroad among the Jews, even unto this very day. And the 11 disciples went into Galilee, unto the mountain where Jesus had appointed them. And seeing them they adored, but some doubted. And Jesus coming spoke to them, saying, All power is given to me in heaven and in earth. Go therefore, teach ye all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Ghost, teaching them to observe all things whatsoever I have commanded you. And behold, I am with you all days, even to the consummation of the world.